Gonna do the intro, dickhead?
We don't even need an intro. We let's just start talking.
Alright. I played fuck, the god. Go. Oh. Oh.
You
Oh.
suck at
Oh.
talking so much.
I'm stuttering, man. I don't
All
know
right, all
why.
right, all right. Read it, read.
Alright. I got this. I'm composed. I'm
All
calm and
right, all right.
composed.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I played the COD Vanguard beta yesterday. It fucking sucked. It's awful.
Yeah.
Because
Eh,
it's basically it's gunfight, but they added armor for some reason, which throws off the whole time to kill in that. And then they also for some reason added you have to buy guns now and you can upgrade it mid match, and it's just awful. I don't know why they would do that.
How does
It
that
totally
even
ruined the fucking mode.
how does that even work? How do you like what are the upgrades?
It goes to you get a scope at first, and then I believe you get a grip, and then a better scope and stuff like that. And I think the final one either makes for certain guns it makes the bullets explosive or it makes the bullets incendiary. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's explosive incendiary. So
Uh
I think it's either an incendiary semi-auto shotgun or an explosive semi-auto shotgun, and it's just unfun to go up against. It ruined my whole like experience. I hated it.
like is it as customizable as Modern Warfare or is it just like literally World War II guns with like a sight?
I think it's gonna be as customizable, and we definitely haven't seen like most of the customization. That's obvious. It's a very little amount because it's like I think it's alpha or the beta, but I'm hoping it's at least as customizable as Modern Warfare because it uses the same engine, I guess, which doesn't have much to do with customization. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's creative, so they could definitely do a lot with it. Because I don't think this time realism's definitely not their main priority. I feel like so they could definitely get very creative with the attachments you can put on it.
it does
But
look
just
like a Modern Warfare reskin.
it does, yeah. The guns definitely sound weak. I guess they don't sound very powerful, like at all.
Oh. Are there any other game modes like revealed other than the gunfight one?
From what I know, I don't follow the game, so I don't really
Oh.
know really.
I wonder if they're gonna
Um,
have a ground war for it. That'd be pretty cool.
that'd be cool. I would love to have ground war, but then again,
Probably gonna be
there's
the
a
same as Modern Warfare, where there's just like people trying to have fun, and then like two rooftop snipers that kill everyone.
oh yeah, maybe it's more balanced than Modern Warfare because Modern Warfare definitely has a fair share of balancing issues.
Yeah.
I think they might. There's a chance that they're gonna take this game in a good direction. I'm just really afraid that they're gonna fuck it up
I
royally.
don't know. I don't know how they're gonna manage to implement World War II into Warzone.
I mean, they did it with Cold War.
Yeah, but
They used that.
Cold War isn't all that long ago. They have AKs and M4s and all that. World
Well,
War
yeah, but
II is
they don't really have
literally
M4s.
bolt action. I mean, they got the XM4, which is
Yeah, that's like the it was the prototype for the M4, correct?
I'm not actually that sure.
Mm.
I think they used it in the Vietnam War though.
Vietnam War, they didn't use it in there. They just used the M16.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
meant
Yeah.
one.
There is an M4A1 looking gun in Vietnam War though. I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it
I don't
was.
know.
Yeah, but like,
I mean,
see, that's bolt action and like Tommy guns and like
honestly, here's what this
trench
pisses me.
shotgun.
What pisses me off is that like talking about it, we could definitely have had a game set in the Vietnam War. We got Cold War. I'm an idiot, but maybe just full on. I don't know, because we've
Yeah.
already had World War II twice now. I
Yeah.
think three
No,
times.
yeah, 3 times because World at War wasn't that World War Two.
World War was World War II. We've had it 3 times now. The second time,
And
COD.
COD 2 was World War Two.
Yeah,
So
so
we've had 4,
times.
and then we have the Battlefield World War II. We don't need more World War II game. You know what? We need another World War. We need to start a World War so that we can
Oh
have
yeah,
inspiration for more
yeah.
COD
Battlefield
games.
1 did that, and Battlefield 1 was fucking amazing. They nailed it. But then again, Battlefield. Surprisingly, Battlefield has not had very many bad games. They've usually always been able to nail it, but they've had a few bad ones, I believe.
Yeah,
Battlefield
like Hardline.
Hardline. I loved Hardline. I really liked it.
Oh,
A lot of
everyone else
personality
hated
behind
it.
it.
Yeah, I like the cops versus robbers idea, but like
I like how
what
like
I've heard, they didn't do it well.
I just love the personality of all the characters. I'm heavily borrowing from JFJ when I say this, but it's like they have their own thing. Cops have non-lethal takedowns, and robbers fucking go in whenever they do a
Yeah.
takedown, and then they have
How
their
do they
voice lines
balance
and
that?
stuff. What do you mean?
How did they balance that? If cops are doing like non-lethal
Oh, like
stuff
a
and they're
balance,
doing
like the melee weapons. I think like there's different. I think like robbers have a sledgehammer, and then the cops have a breaching tool,
yeah.
and they do non-lethal takedowns. Like the takedown animation's non-lethal, and then with the robbers with the sledgehammer, I believe they just slam your head in.
Oh,
So yeah, it's really fucking cool.
I've never played the game, so I wouldn't know. I think I watched like a video or two on it. I think I might have watched Jack Frags play it or
I
something.
played it when it first came out, and it was really fun, but eh, I mean, just
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't as good as it could have been. Just
When you think about it, think about if like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 5, the games combined and they made like a battle royale. That would not be right. How are they gonna put World War II in modern Warzone and like have
yeah.
it fit at all? Especially the characters.
See, here's the deal with Cold War. With Cold War, I mean, it kind of made sense
Yeah.
because I believe you get I believe might be retarded about this. I think there's a very, very young Captain Price in the Cold War Battle Pass, which I think makes sense considering how old Captain Price is. Everything kind of fit, but with Cold War, nothing can branch or connect
Yeah.
that to Cold War.
It's
So
just
either
like
they implement it well and it's good, and even then I hate Warzone, so I don't care, or they fuck it up royally and just make Warzone worse than it already is, which is a
yeah.
hacker just paradise.
Watch them be like watch them think that like since it's World War II guns, they gotta like power them up a little bit so that they'll be on par with the other ones, and then they just all the World War II guns are gonna end up being extremely powerful because they overbuff them.
I won't be surprised if they manage to fuck it up.
Yeah,
They've done it
like
a
the
lot in the
Tommy
past.
gun becomes the next meta, and the only thing you can customize is like a foregrip and a sight.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I don't like how there's metas, like in
Yeah,
terms of like
that's the only reason I
weapon
don't like the
blueprints.
game.
Yeah,
I don't like meta-based games in general. I think
but just I mean, I don't either. But then adding weapon blueprints just is just insult to injury. The
yeah,
weapon's already good. I don't need to pay. I don't want to pay money to get better attachments for it. That's just. And again, you don't
they're
have to pay money, but it's like it's really the only way you're gonna survive longer than 5 seconds in that game.
it's really weird too because like the tracer packs, how much do you pay? Like $15 or $20
15,
for
20, yeah.
tracers that you can only use on one or two guns?
Yeah, it's really fucking stupid. But one thing I will give them is that they always manage to be very creative with how the guns look. With like
Yeah,
every pack, even though I do not agree with weapon blueprints and having to pay for them, they always kind of nail like the creativity with them, which I mean that's cool and all, but
yeah.
you could just not add them.
Yeah, they just want money though.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell, man.
Yeah. What else about you're talking about the
If
new
what was it?
COD game, Vanguard?
Vanguard, yeah, Vanguard. It somehow branched that between Vanguard, fucking Cold War.
Oh yeah, I saw there
Vanguard.
was blind firing in Vanguard. What? How?
Honestly, I would kind of like that, but if
Okay.
it's not randomized and it goes where the gun goes or the middle of your screen,
Yeah.
people are gonna fucking find a way to
I
use it.
guarantee it's gonna be exploited. Cause think of all the exploits you can do with a blind firing mechanic.
Oh yeah,
And
100%.
then if they're gonna implement that into Warzone,
I don't think they'll implement it in the Warzone because whenever Cold War came out, I think there were a few different mechanics from Modern Warfare they didn't add in. They do add it in. Jesus Christ, it's gonna make me not want to play the game even more.
yeah, it's just gonna be like you run into a house and then get blind fired by a dude you can't see because he's blind firing. It's gonna be a
Ah, yeah.
rose skin, so even if he wasn't blind
God,
firing,
the
you couldn't
rose
see him.
skins. I hate the rose skin. Not because like tryhards, it just doesn't look good.
Yeah, the only reason people use it is because it blends in. I think they did nerf it and fix the lighting on it, but still, it's the darkest skin in the
Imagine
game.
having to fucking nerf a skin though.
Yeah,
That's like,
it's crazy. I mean, they made a lot of
ugh.
money off it, so I guess it's a
Oh
win
yeah.
for them. I guarantee people were buying that skin just to get the advantage. Or if it was in the battle pass, there were people that were probably like, they saw that skin and bought the battle pass.
One thing I will say though, and I really wish I could go back to this. Whenever Modern Warfare first came out, it was very fun
Oh
because not
yeah,
there are only like 4 blueprints. It was fun. It was balanced. I fucking loved it. I played the Ground War beta on my PS4 and I adored it. I also made a shitty fucking live stream about it. God.
yeah. I think I might have watched that like a month ago or
Someone, I
something.
think Aloha came in and said a few not good things.
Oh yeah, didn't you have text to speech on?
I had that for the dying live stream in that, and Aloha came in. But what was I saying?
Bad
Yeah,
idea.
when it first came out, it was really fucking good, and it was. I mean, it still is one of the most one of the best COD games I've played because they nailed the reloads,
Modern
the
Warfare.
sounds, the graphics, voice acting. It's insanely well made. It's great, and
It's a
then
well-made game. It's just
yeah, it's amazing. And then they fuck it up by adding all the bullshit they add. And
yeah,
also kind of just how multiplayer in general lost support and they've just been only focusing on Warzone, which sucks.
yeah, pretty much. See, the
That's
game
another
was
bad
so
thing.
fun before the meta, because like
That's
you could use whatever gun you wanted and you could still win gunfights. Now all the guns are broken, and
and
if you're not using one gun, then you're gonna lose.
that's another bad thing. Considering how popular Warzone is, I'm not gonna be surprised if for the next like 4 COD games, they're gonna just kind of make it to where it helps blend in better with Warzone.
Yeah. Uh, they're gonna implement Warzone into all of the games they can, because it makes them
I,
the most money.
oh yeah, no, I would not be surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
Which just is unfortunate as hell. I think what's I gonna say? In general, Warzone was just a very bad idea. Because I mean, cool idea, fucking Call of Duty Battle Royale. It was definitely better than Black Ops 4's Battle Royale, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I hope we're done with this topic because, like, speaking of good idea and bad execution, the Back for Blood beta.
Oh my
uh,
god. 5 hours. I played that game for 5 hours, and honestly, it's not really needed. It was just bad.
Yeah,
5 hours of my time, I'm not getting back.
it looks so
It
generic.
It was
And
not fun to play. Me and Gideon had more fun just going into the firing range and battling each other.
that's sad.
The guns felt bad. The zombies just kind of felt fucking. They felt weak, and then like randomly they just become strong as hell.
Yeah.
There's literally no point in using a melee weapon because the knife perk card one shots every common infected and is faster than I think most of the melee weapons. So they
Bruh.
fucked that up.
Yeah. I wish more horde survival games would have melee weapons that actually had a use, cuz like even in Left 4 Dead there's not much of a use unless you have nothing else. I wish there was like it would like have an advantage somehow.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of yeah. The melee weapons look cool. I will give them that. The game looks good, but if the only thing your game has going for it is that it looks good, I mean, you should probably focus your attention on other aspects. Because
Yeah.
seems like that's all they spent their time on is it looking semi presentable.
Yeah, true. It just looked like because the animations were trash. The guns when like they just looked like they weren't even shooting. It just looked like it was just a that's where your bullets come from. It doesn't look like
I believe I might be wrong about this. I think for the I this might have just been because I had a fucked perspective or fucked up FOV. But when using one of the LMGs, I'm pretty sure the tracers were coming out of your hand, not the barrel. That
Oh,
might be
that's great.
wrong, so don't like hold
Yeah.
me to that. But I'm fairly certain they fucked it.
Is the beta free? I haven't played it.
It ended.
Oh, dang.
I don't. It's not even fun anyway, so I don't see why you play it.
Yeah, true. Probably just to make fun of it, most likely. Was there utility stuff like boomer bile type of thing?
There were pipe bombs, grenades, and Molotovs, but there was no
Okay,
boomer
so it's
bile.
literally just generic items. Jeez.
Yeah.
Where was it normal guns or like futuristic guns or
Normal. There was a Barrett shotgun. An M, not M. Yeah, there was an M14. What was the other gun called? It was another sniper rifle. A shotgun. An M. A shotgun. A semi-auto shotgun. A double barrel. A lot of pistols. Okay, fucking. I'm not gonna name off all of them all
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I get the
not generic. They have a good variety of guns and a good variety of melee weapons and
I'm
the
gonna do a quick
characters.
Google search.
The characters. I am. I remember hearing this in another video, so I'm gonna say it here. They look like they're not in a zombie apocalypse. They look like they've just gotten out of bed or getting dressed for the fucking morning.
Oh,
The only character who
jeez.
doesn't is Hoffman, and I like Hoffman because he's like the best character.
Dang,
But
he's like the coach of Back for Blood. I don't even
I
want to
think everyone
compare
lo-
it.
I think everyone just loves Hoffman.
Uh, yeah. Imagine trying to copy a game made in 2009 and still failing to like be better than it.
Oh yeah,
That's
fun fact.
that's
Whenever
really
Left 4 Dead 2
sad.
was coming out, people were mad that they weren't sticking to their promise of like continuous updates for Left 4 Dead 2, so they tried to boycott it.
Left 4
Pretty sure
Dead.
there's still a Steam group on it that of people who aren't gonna get the game.
They're trying to boycott Left 4 Dead
Left 4
or
Dead 2, whenever it was first
oh,
coming out.
okay. Yeah, the thing is, Left 4 Dead, the first one, was released like I'm pretty sure less than a year. Or
It,
no,
it
Left
was
4 Dead
released and then
2.
a year after
Yeah,
Left 4
yeah.
Dead 2 was released.
And now they haven't made another game for like
That was when Valve was still
how
making
long?
games
Like
like
12 years.
semi-annually, I think, or frequently, which every 1 to 2 years isn't frequent, but it's more frequent than what the hell they're doing now.
I think they've just realized that the amount of effort that I put into making games and how much money they make doesn't compare to how much they can just literally just sit there and let people post stuff on their workshop and make money from that. They don't
Right.
even have to really do work at this point.
Um, I think just I don't know, man. Like they released Half-Life Alyx, that was good, and then I don't know. The community seems to be doing more in terms of games. Like there's gonna be TF2 on Source 2. That looks sick as fuck. If
Yeah.
more people move to that though, then Valve's TF2 economy is gonna fucking dip. And that's gonna be a huge cash loss, I think.
Yeah. I feel like
They
a
still have CSGO,
game
so
I was gonna say, I feel like a game like CS:GO, if they made a second or not a second, but another CS game that like
well, people probably won't play it just due to the
yeah,
fact that they need their skins. Not need
they have so
they
much
don't want to
value
lose
in their
like
account.
2,000. They don't want to lose for $2,000 Steam inventory.
I feel like I don't think they're gonna release one for another like 5 years because of how
Even then, if
valuable
they
they
keep
are.
adding, if CS:GO doesn't die, they might not even make a new one because they probably don't even need to.
I don't think the game's ever gonna fully die, but I think it's gonna be in the state that like TF2 is in, where it's not like super alive, but it's got enough players to play.
Yeah. See, the thing with TF2 is it may die, but it always seems to jump back.
Yeah, because they'll
I sound like fucking Jude right now, but it's kind of like Base Wars because there was a time when Base Wars was fucking like
yeah
dead as
booming.
hell. And then like a month ago, it had like 20 people on for like a week, and
Yeah,
then it died again.
I think the last update that they released, I think they're trying to remove fun from the game and just make it into a PvP
Dude,
base
Base
game.
Wars doesn't work as PvP only.
Yeah, because they
Like
removed the smoothie
it's
stand. They nerfed Bitcoin to the ground. It
but
hardly
here's the
even
deal.
works.
Here's the deal. Bitcoin was hella expensive. Like that was meant to be a big money maker because you put a lot of money into getting the parts to
Yeah,
do it.
you had to
Then
grind
they
a lot
make it to
for it.
where it's not worth the amount of money you're putting in
You
because the output
literally
you're getting isn't
spend
enough.
more than you get in, like you spend, like, a bunch of money, and you maybe get it back with, like, an hour of mining or 2.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't understand like why they do that though.
I think if
Like
they would've kept the old Bitcoin system and literally just,
it
um,
might have been easier for newer players
like,
because they,
nerfed it a little bit.
yeah, they just nerfed it heavily. There's no little bit. They just fucking slammed it into the
Yeah.
ground, man.
I don't think the
I mean,
majority of people play base wars.
it was like that was the incentive for newer players. Get up to Bitcoin, and then you start making money. You start
Yeah.
actually making shit. Not anymore. Only incentive I had to even get that.
They should add more ways to get money that are equally as efficient as, like, printers and all that.
And of course, and they completely drop base wars, and they focus it on their
Hold on one
TTT
sec.
server.
Let me quickly say something.
All right,
Anyone who doesn't know what base wars is, it's pretty much just like Dark RP if it was like a base rating game. Like
Dark
a
RP with
lot.
no RDM and
Yeah,
base
no
rating.
RP. It's Dark RP but with no real RP.
Yeah,
So it's like a combat RP or a
yeah.
combat Dark RP.
Not Found Tech just dropped base wars, and it's like fully focused on TTT now.
Yeah, they're
And I
making a lot of
believe
money
it's the
off
version of
TTT.
TTT that has like 20 different like things, like just this detective, jester, shit like
Oh,
that. I think that's what it is. If it's not, then kind of okay because normal TTT is the best version of TTT. If it is the one with those classes, then they fucking are stupid because that's the worst one. It
yeah.
adds too much to a very for like a mode that's supposed to be it's simplistic.
Yeah. I think if you're gonna do something like that, play Town of Salem or something,
Oh yeah,
cause
Town of
it
Salem was good. Town of Salem was really
yeah,
good.
probably one of the better deception games.
I mean,
I
like
think TTT takes like the cake for the best deception game in my opinion.
I agree with that. Town of Salem is a game that I rarely played,
Yeah,
but I
same.
did play it a bit, and I really fucking liked it.
It
But
was a game that you could play with randoms.
yeah, but
Like back
wasn't it like recently? It's just a bunch of people fucking around and
yeah.
just yeah.
Back then you could play because people would actually play the game. Now it's just trolls and hackers and stuff. The game starts and you get instantly kicked out by a hacker. Kinda sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like games kind of like that, like Town of Salem, always eventually end up just having trolls and hackers. It's kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped playing TTT like public because like no, okay, wait. I started off with Roblox TTT whenever I was like 9 because I didn't
Roblox
have
TT.
Gmod at the time.
Yeah.
That game was awful. It had a
Yeah.
karma system in place, which TTT has that. That's fine. But you drop like 100 karma
Yeah,
for
it didn't
accidentally,
work
yeah,
well.
it's not implemented well. There's just people fucking around.
I
If
played
you
that
kill
too.
an admin, they kick you. It's stupid. It's basically what is it? It's like what was that one game? I'm fucking stupid. There's one game that like you kill an admin, they kick you. Battlefield 4. Very large
Oh, yeah,
stretch,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like it's hosted by a person, not the server. So if you kill an admin, you're fucked. You're out.
Yeah,
You're
true.
banned, which is stupid. And then I moved to Gmod TTT and I hated it too because it was still just people like it had the karma system, which okay. At the time I would just randomly kill people, so that's why I hated it. And then I stopped doing that, but then it was just people who like had their friends host it, and then they would just kill you, and then like get their karma reset because they were not gonna get a punishment because their friend's the admin.
Yeah.
I played on one server like that, and it was awful.
Yeah.
And then so then I just stopped playing, and I only really play with you guys if we're gonna do like a custom or private game with us, which we stopped doing, which sucks.
Yeah, I think we should do that more.
Yeah.
All right. We've been on the like been on a serious topic about games for about 25 minutes now. So
Shit.
yeah, we've been talking for 25 minutes. So
You're
let's
gonna
move
edit
on
this part out?
I don't know. I might.
Probably edit out me saying you're gonna edit that part out. And that.
No, I'm not editing any of this out now.
Fuck!
So we've been on this serious topic for a while. How about we whip out the comedy? You think it's
Alright.
time?
I think it might be time, although it might be very boring at a time.
Mm,
We can't just we gotta like kind of find like a way to transition. Pause the
this
recording
is
here,
the
by the way.
transition. This is the transition.
God, that's so fucking scuffed, but okay, you start just reading off the topics
All right,
then.
all right. So
This is scuffed
we
as hell, man.
pre-prepared these. We pre-prepared these, and it's gonna be funny Florida man entries. So
Ran
we're
out of
we're gonna
ideas very early on.
we're we're going to just take turns reading off Florida man entries. All right.
Oh
I'll
my
go
god,
first. I'll
fuck.
go first.
Alright.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up the first one. All right. This isn't even a Florida man. This is I mean, he is a man. Florida cop. Florida cop faces jail time for eating evidence documents in the court during criminal case to protect information. There's pictures too.
I'll
Hold
send
on.
them.
Yeah, I will.
Just flash them on screen for like a millisecond.
He ate the entire document.
Like, were people watching him do this?
Yeah, the camera
But
was on him.
how did people like? So how do you think that was gonna go?
I I'm not gonna question him.
I am fully gonna question how he thought that was gonna turn out.
He was just
Isn't
like,
tampering with evidence like a longer prison sentence? Like, what was he being charged for?
okay, here I found it. Here, I'm gonna read off the captions below the photos. The photos that
Right.
I sent you, I'm gonna read the caption below them.
All
All
right.
right, the first one is when he's putting the thing in his mouth.
Yeah.
Snack time. Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers executive director Richard Manson ate a tip sheet instead of handing it over to the court. That's the first caption.
God damn, Florida's a fucking wacky ass country, man.
Then he crumpled up another sheet and ate that one as well.
Jesus, man. So was it like what was he being charged for though? Like,
For destroying evidence, he ate a paper that had evidence.
wait a minute, so he wasn't even on trial?
No, he was the cop. He was just
Why
a
did he
cop in
do
the
that?
courtroom. I don't know. he
I mean, you can't
isn't.
even
He
ask the
isn't a
guy why he
snitch.
did do that because he ain't gonna tell you his motive for eating the fucking evidence.
He ain't no snitch. He's a cop. All right. You read off one of yours.
All right, just 1 second. All right, Florida man humps tree punches deputy. No,
Oh,
naked Florida man humps tree punches deputy.
that's powerful. That's
Look in
great.
our okay, 1 second. So this is the guy.
Let's see.
Pretty normal looking dude.
He is a pretty normal looking dude.
Not sure what would lead a man to do that.
He was just he was
Just
chilling. I don't see why they bothered
just
him. He was minding his own business.
it's just chilling, bro. No worries.
The tree's fine. The tree was harmed.
She was not harmed in the making of that film. Holy shit, he's filming pornography.
That's great. All right. I'll do one of mine. A family of four had a rude awakening Friday morning when the homeowner's ex broke in and pooped on several of the family's belongings. According to Orange County Sheriff's Office, the victim was asleep at first, but at least one of the three children inside the home allegedly witnessed Michael Anthony Johnson, of the age of 27, break into the home and poo on things. Johnson is accused of defecating on the victim's bed sheets and a glass kitchen plate.
Oh my
Why did
god.
he
What?
choose a kitchen plate? Oh, and a wallet and a dresser. He's got
Got a fucking vendetta against this man.
yeah. I don't. Jeez. All right. Yours next. There's no
Alright.
pictures for this one, unfortunately.
Good. So, okay. Oh my god, the article just is too small to read the whole thing. Florida man on motorized scooter exposes touches self in front of Walmart shoppers.
That's
Look in
that's
look in
it.
our
Is there
look in our
lore behind
news.
it?
So let me just
Oh, it's an
check.
old man.
Let me just check the lore.
All right, let's
A
check the
Florida
lore.
man was arrested after flashing Walmart patrons and touching himself riding a motorized scooter. According to shoppers, oh, Gideon called me. Can't call right now. I feel like a dick. According to shoppers, 80-year-old Hoyt Neely had a hole in his pants he used to expose himself while touching himself. A similar incident occurred previously at the same Walmart.
This
matching,
Walmart.
involving a man matching the Florida man's description. However, his identity wasn't confirmed. He was arrested and booked at Levi County Jail and was released shortly after.
What? This one isn't Florida
This
man. This one's
this
Florid man.
What did this Florid man
Florid
do?
man charged with assault with charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing an alligator through a Wendy's drive-through window.
Holy shit!
Okay, my question is, did he have the alligator in his car and he threw it through the window, or did he run through?
Either way, that's fucking impressive.
He-
Get that man out of there. He doesn't deserve to be in jail.
yeah,
I am
so
fucking
he's
impressed.
a powerhouse. Here, I'll send the image. Oh, that's not the right image. Why do all these people look like, now I was
Oh
about to
my
say normal
god!
people. He does not look like a normal person.
You never really expect a Florida man to look normal.
Yeah, there's always something off.
The guy who humped a tree, that man just looks like a normal, like, McDonald's worker.
All right, read off one of yours real quick.
Alright. Oh my god. Drunken Florida man threatens to stab coworker, strips naked, and then passes out. And this, one second.
I I hope these chain of events are tied.
These all have some correlation to them that just ties them all together.
We
Look at
gotta
his DMs. This is the guy.
I mean, he plays the part.
He looks like a guy who'd strip naked.
He does. That's true.
I just
He looks like he's a crazy man.
Okay, so this is a fucking long one. A Florida man was arrested after threatening coworkers with a knife. Yada yada. Deputies were dispatched to Nicholas Seafood in Conch Key on Friday night in regards to a drunken and disorderly person. According to employees, 45-year-old Ad Ad Adianel
All right.
Morales was asked to leave after drinking on the job and becoming belligerent. Coworkers say he spray painted a security camera and caused over $1,000 in damages before grabbing a knife and threatening other employees. After a struggle, they were able to take a knife away. The Florida man then stripped naked, walked around the property, and passed out in the restaurant's office.
Oh, because he
Deputies
was
found
drunk.
Deputies found Morales naked and asleep in the office. When they told him to put on some clothes, the Florida man cursed at them and tried to slam the door shut. After being warned he would be tased, he didn't comply and attempted to grab something in the office, which the deputies responded by drawing his gun. But at that point, the Florida man decided to cooperate. On his way to jail, on the way to jail, wait a minute. According to the sheriff's office, Morales smelled of alcohol and his speech was slurred. While being detained, he refused to get into the patrol car, kicking deputies and wishing for death by cop. He was tased and placed into the car. On his way to jail, the Florida man continued to be combative, banging his head against the par- partisan portion, whatever, of the patrol car. He was charged with disorderly intoxication, criminal mischief, and inciting and resisting with violence.
That was a that was a roller coaster. I
Holy shit.
that guy. All
Naked
right.
Florida man drinks 2 liters of vodka, burns down house, baking cookies on George Foreman grill. Evening of August 27th.
All right. I got one real quick.
Oh.
Florida man caught picking hallucinogenic mushrooms with alligator and backpack.
Wait,
There's no
wait,
further information.
wait. As the house was on fire, the man, later identified as James Gregory Cunningham, answered the door, said he was sorry, and then closed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My
He just
bad.
goes back inside to cooking his cookies while his house is burning down. All right, let's. Um.
Jesus Christ, man.
All right. So an elderly man is facing a battery charge after he struck a Walmart employee in the face with a bag of potato chips during an argument with the victim.
I don't even care if I ain't got the money. If I'm in Florida, I'm moving out of the fucking state. I don't care if I have the money to do it or not.
Yeah, just out of there. Oh, that's the end of all mine. Do you have any more?
Florida man breaks into home, sucks on sleeping man's toes.
that okay.
I gotta open up this article.
That's if there was an alligator involved, then that's probably one of the most Florida things I've ever heard.
Police are on the lookout for a Florida man who broke into a home and sucked on a man's toes, according to deputies. The incident occurred on Christmas Eve at Bradenton home.
Oh, it was Santa.
According to the resident, he awoke to find the Florida man at his feet, who then proclaimed that he broke into the home to, in quotes, suck toes. He then attempted to fondle the man, according to police reports. After the two got into a fight, the Florida man smashed a window in the victim's windshield before making an escape.
He was just out to wreak havoc. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
for blood.
Do you have any
Florida
more?
man gets beat up by the Easter Bunny.
What? Is that the battery dude?
A Florida man received a beat down from the Easter Bunny, and the whole thing was caught on video. It all started when the man bumped into a woman in a worker exchange. The bunny hopped into action and proceeded to demonstrate his, in quotes, fist of fury. A promoter that goes by Work FTH on Instagram captured the fuzzy brawl on video.
That guy really just got beat by the Easter Bunny. Do you have any more?
I'm out, man.
All right. I have a bit of an extra topic here that's so I was looking for ideas to talk about yesterday. And I came across I was just scrolling through the internet. I came across a website that was stupid celebrity quotes. And I have 4 saved here. So this one comes from Britney Spears. I've never really wanted to go to Japan simply because I don't like eating fish, and I know that's very popular out there in Africa.
It's kinda normal, but then it just.
Oh yes, Japan and Africa.
Holy shit. Florida man tries to shoot puppy. Puppy shoots him instead. A Florida man was shot by one of 7 puppies he was puppies he was attempting to kill, and one of them put the paw on the trigger of his gun, and that's where it ends.
Oh dang! All right, I got another quote. I don't know who this person is. It's from Paris Hilton. From Paris Hilton, they said, I'm assuming this is during an interview. They asked about like their vacation or something. He replies, "No, I didn't go to England. I went to London."
The man a brink. He's right.
Uh, oh, when asked what political party he'd support if he was old enough to vote, Justin Bieber responded, "I'm not sure about the parties, but whatever they have in Korea, that's bad." Oh, he's
got
not.
the right idea.
He's not voting for
president.
He's not voting for any presidents that are running in Korea. So we're in the
That's my
clear. All right. So this is a quote from the former French president. he said, he says, "China's a big country inhabited by many Chinese."
Oh, okay.
Tell me more, Mr. French president man.
China
Jeez.
is a big country inhabited by many Chinese. God damn. He ain't
I mean, he's not wrong. I'll give him that.
hero.
I got no more quotes. I have another topic I completely forgot about.
Is it Carson Samoa?
No. It's I found an article and it's an article about some conspiracy theories such
Oh,
as J.K. Rowling doesn't actually exist. The I don't know what the logic behind this is.
is there like any explanation onto why?
All right, here's the caption. In 2005, Norwegian filmmaker Nina Grunfield argued that the Harry Potter series had been created by an entire industry of writers, and the woman known as J.K. Rowling was only a front. Is it possible that a person can write 6 thick books that are translated into 55 languages and sell more than 250 million copies in less than 10 years? So, so they think this person doesn't exist and it's just a name that they put on the books.
I'd believe that.
Okay, how did they interview how have they interviewed the the supposed J.K.
Simply an
Rowling?
actor. Simply an actor.
Kind of spitting facts though. All right, hold on. It could go more in depth, but oh, that's a lot of words. I'm not reading all that. We're not gonna find out why J.K. Rowling doesn't exist. The Queen of England is a cannibal. Hmm. Let's read about this. Ever wondered how the Queen of England has managed to live so long? British historian Hubert Humdinger has
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
answer.
what was his name?
Hubert Humdinger. That's such that is definitely a
Hubert Humtinger?
yes.
Oh my god, I'm jealous.
He says he has the answer. You must eat human flesh to be so. Here, I'm gonna look up the definition on this word. It's like vivacious. I'm gonna assume that how she lives so long. Attractively, lively, and animated. So you must eat human flesh to become so. I don't know, charismatic at such an old age.
I, I would believe it. The queen is one nasty bitch.
yeah. Here's another one. The ice bucket challenge was really a satanic ritual.
What in the fuck?
uh,
You know what? That makes sense.
uh, tell me more. Tell me more.
So basically, ice bucket challenge, right? You know, cover yourself in the water, the cold water. See, the
Yeah,
devil doesn't like water, but he likes cold water. So then, boom, that's how you get the devil to come and take over your body so that you can, uh, finish his work. And
makes
then,
sense. I'm convinced.
fucking genius.
Here's the caption. When the ice bucket challenge began circulating the web in 2014, a number of suspicious theories came with it. Several critics took to YouTube, hoping to reveal the true motivations behind the challenge. Many of them claiming the ALS benefit was a ritual purification cleansing for what would be the largest human sacrifice in history, part of a hidden Illuminati code passed down by Satan. Oh.
Holy shit.
They literally was who saw the ice bucket challenge was just like, oh, they're pouring ice on their head for charity, and was like, yeah, that's a satanic ritual. Probably a pretty smart person.
I, as human sacrifice from the ALS ice bucket challenge.
Our this one is very random. I'm scrolling through the website as we speak.
Holy
Uh,
shit. What is it?
Michelle Obama is a
Oh my god.
man, and she murdered Joanne Rivers. That's this conspiracy theory.
Who the fuck is Joanne Rivers?
I have no idea. Here, I'll send the image they provide. Oh, I see why the conspiracy theory was so random. It was made on Infowar by Alex Jones in 2016 that
Isn't he?
Michelle
Yeah,
Obama was a
he's.
transgender woman and Obama had what's her name? Joanne Rivers assassinated.
I'm pretty sure Alex Jones is just fully satire, right? He's not
No,
serious.
he's not. He's completely serious.
I remember hearing that he was just satire.
I okay, if he is, then he's really, really good at acting. Um
I'm kind of retarded.
Alright,
Alex
we got
Jones is
this
a
one.
blessing, though.
Robert Kardashian and Ted Cruz are the same person.
Hmm.
Let's read the reasoning. Conspiracy claims Robert Kardashian isn't exactly dead, but rather he's just been tracing. All right, walking around as the disguise of Ted Cruz in order to sever ties with the Kardashian clan to enter a
Kardashian
career
clan.
of politics. So
Holy shit, the
he
Kardashians
faked
are
his
political.
death to pretend to be Ted Cruz to avoid the Kardashians to become a person that's experienced in politics. That's just cut off
Good.
the family and become a politician. Don't fake your. It's not even. They don't even look similar. They have like a similar. Maybe they have the same like nose, and that's about
Holy shit.
it. That's all of the theories on this. It was 12 of them. I scraped by a couple, such as the UN is plotting to kill us all. The lizard people are taking over the world, and one of them is Justin Bieber. And also, NASA knows that there's a second sun that they're hiding from us.
I
Those are the other three.
I fully believe all of this.
I know this
Oh, just
BusinessInsider.com
look at the
article is
Ted
really
Cruz
very
image you sent.
convincing. Yeah, they look nothing alike. It's great. Hold on, I gotta see if I have any more material.
So Ted Cruz is a shit senator, isn't he?
Uh, what'd you say?
I believe Ted Cruz is just a shit senator.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we got
Whole
any.
whole country of Texas is freezing over. He goes to like Peru.
Yeah. I think
Frig.
that's. You think that's
That's
the end?
I think this was pretty successful.
Yeah, we did 54 minutes.
Alright then, that's where it ends. Fuck you.
That's the intro.
Alright, that's where it
We
ends.
hate you.